Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For my video today, I'm going to be doing a tag video. This tag video is all about the bags that I can live without. I was tagged by the beautiful Yota from Yotastyle and also the beautiful Andri from Andri. And so I thank those ladies and I'm just going to get right into my video today. Okay, so this was pretty easy for me actually. I just looked at my shelf and I decided which of these bags would I be willing to sell, and those are the bags that I feel that I can live without. So I'm going to start out with this bag here. This is my Emma bag from Chloe. And I love this bag. It is a beautiful bag. As you can see, the color is gorgeous. It is cobalt blue. It has this beautiful peachy cream color trim on one side and brown on the other. It has gorgeous gold hardware and it is a sort of streamlined bucket bag. I really do love the bag. However, I have to say that I don't reach for it that much. And that is because of a couple reasons. First of all, the color. Even though the color is beautiful, it does not go with everything. Because it is so bright and so pronounced with these three different colors, I do have to be careful with it. And I tend not to reach for it for most outfits, simply because in the morning when I'm getting dressed, I'm looking for something neutral most of the time, and this is not a neutral bag. And for that reason, I don't reach for it that much. Also, another thing has to do with functionality. It is a bucket bag. However, it does have these two bars on the side that are this very stiff kind of hardware. So even though there are snaps to open up the top of the bag, I don't know if you can see right there, you can open up all these snaps, you are still pretty much confined to this rather small opening right here. So even though it's a bucket bag, which usually is very easy to get in and out of, this one is not easy to get in and out of. I find myself kind of rummaging and stuffing things in there, and for that reason, I tend not to reach for it simply because I know it's going to be hard to get things in and out of this bag. So as beautiful as it is, I definitely would be willing to part with this bag, and therefore it has to be one of the bags that I can live without. The next bag that I can live without is my beautiful Ted Baker. So this is a Ted Baker tote bag. This is not technically high-end designer, however, it is a beautiful bag. And the color of it is absolutely gorgeous. You can see that it has this beautiful flower here. It has this lattice print, so it's green and white all the way around. Beautiful gold hardware, and it is a rather roomy bag. However, it's deceptive because even though it's very big, it has a couple different compartments, and the compartments make it a little less roomy than you would think. So there's a compartment in the front here with a couple pockets. There's a compartment in the middle with a zipper right there, and then there's a compartment in the back here with another pocket, and all of that tends to take away from the spaciousness of the bag. So this is a bag that would be normally about the size of a tote bag. If this was just a big open space, I would probably use that happily as a tote bag. But because it has these different compartments in it, I find it rather cumbersome to use. It's so big and I want to be able to carry a lot of stuff in here, but I simply can't because of the way it's been formatted on the inside. The straps are long enough to put over my shoulder, which is nice, I guess. However, it's just so big, and another thing, of course, is the design on it. So while it does have this beautiful flower on the front and it does have the gorgeous lattice design, it is something that tends to clash with a lot of your outfits. So unless you're wearing something very simple like white jeans and a white t-shirt, or just blue jeans and a t-shirt, this is going to be something that you're going to have to second guess about. Does it go with my outfit? Does it clash too heavily? If I'm wearing any sort of printed dress or anything in the summertime, this is definitely not a bag that's going to go with that. So for that reason, I would say that I can live without this bag. Now that said, I do love having it on my shelf because I think it's gorgeous to look at. It's almost like a little work of art, and I keep it up there. It's always in the background of my videos, and I have to say I do enjoy looking at it on a regular basis. Using it though is another matter, so I don't really use this bag very much. And the last bag may come as a surprise to a lot of you because it is another bucket bag, and although I do love my bucket bags, this one here from Gabrielle is a couple years old now, and to be honest with you, I feel like I've kind of grown bored with this bag because it was an it bag, an of the moment bag when I got it. I actually had my name on a waiting list and everything. When I did get it, I used it constantly, all from spring into late fall. And I loved it, and then I put it away for the winter and took it back out again in the springtime and used it for another complete season. I loved it as well. It's still quite beautiful. It still has this raw look to it as far as the leather goes. The interior is gorgeous because it has this beautiful matte patent leather pink lining inside, and I do love that. I love the fact that it's a bucket bag and all you have to do is throw it over your shoulder and throw things inside of it. It's very simple and easy to use. However, I feel like it's getting a little bit dated now, and I'm kind of a little bit bored with it, to be honest with you. In recent seasons, I bought the Louis Vuitton Graceful, and I've been using that in the summertime, and I prefer that right now because I feel like that one is a little more modern and a little edgier. So while I do like this bag, I realize that I probably would be willing to part with this bag because I don't have that feeling of joy when I look at it anymore. I'm kind of tired of it, I guess, and as pretty as it is, as beautiful and as functional as it is, I think that I could probably live without this bag. So those are 3 bags that I can definitely live without. And if you have any bags similar to that, why don't you leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to be part of my YouTube family. And of course, like the video if you do like the video. So until my next video, take care.